Hello. Whoosh. One moment. That's the wrong button. That's the right one. Although I think that this gives a more accurate representation of what is actually happening right now. Oh! I won't question it. She has been an absolute menace today. And as soon as she realizes that people can see, she's like, actually, I'm out. Bye. That's fine. That's fine. I shared a photo in Discord. She was literally... I've been sitting here, you know, a little bit before I went live, cleaning up some stuff. Reprinting a label because it was missing an apartment number, so an order didn't get delivered. You know, just doing stuff. And she's like, I'm gonna sit here and you're gonna pay attention to me. And I'm like, all right, sure. And we'll just, you know, whenever we're able to actually work, then we'll work. And evidently she said now. All right. Sharn, I was going to put your package together. And then I remembered that you also ordered a toothless. And I looked and it said bright blue beads. Were they the metallic ones? Was that what you had in mind? Because I really thought that I had done that. No. Well, let me know, like, what you want. Because evidently I didn't make that yet. I have the wings! So... You let me know and I will get that made this weekend and sent out on Monday. The pearlescent? You got it. I want to just double check. Hold on. Yeah, well, Artie, bless her heart. You know what? I will give you some more. Normally, I'd be like, too bad, so sad. But Pippin snuck into the office while Artie was being a menace on my desk and ate the last little bit of her food. Like, there wasn't a whole lot left. And Artie was just sitting by her now empty food bowl, like... So, I just gave her a little handful. Those ones? Those are the pearlescent blue. And if you want to see a different one, you can say that too. I also have, like, these clear ones, which are kind of neat. Those ones? Okay. Yeah, the jellyfish, all wrapped up, all ready to go. And then I go to, add the toothless. I'm like, oh, shoot, don't forget that, Megan. Did I ever... And then I'm like looking all around, I'm like checking things, and then I see the wings, and I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to double check which bright blue beads Sharn meant. And oh, hold on. Let me mute one quick second. Okay, my label printer makes 2 really loud beep sounds when it turns on, so. And I just want to print this and slap it on. Oh, hi! That's your sister's food. Ma'am. Pippin. I don't hear you, Mom. So, therefore, I don't have to listen. I don't hear you. I'm just supervising, Mom. I'm just making sure no kibbles are left behind. Stinker. That's what she is. Little sneak, yeah. All right. Oh, it's right here. I was like, I wonder where my needle went for this. Found it. Sorry. Hi, Patrick Moore. So I have to double check what time with James because I know last weekend he had drill. Well, guess what? This weekend he has drill too. But we wanted to do another movie night on Sunday, I think. We are gonna watch Your Name this time, but I want to double check and see. Maybe we'll want to like push it off or something. Next weekend's my birthday, which is really weird. Not where I wanted to be in my life at this age, but here we are. I'm trying to like get excited for it because right now I'm not that excited, which is sad, but you know, Rice cakes? Oh, used to eat them all the time in high school. Forgot how many flavors they came in. There are a lot of really good flavors. What's your favorite flavor? I guess that also kind of depends on if you're in the mood for, like... Oh, that's not plugged in. Like sweet or savory rice cake. Ooh. Caramel or buttered popcorn? Yeah, I like the cheddar ones. And the sour cream and onion ones. But again, like if it's an early food, those are not the ones that you're gonna go with. I wonder why this camera program likes to just hiccup sometimes and have the screen go dark. Like, I don't understand. I should get some rice cakes on our next order, our next food pickup. The breakfast that I've been like hyper focused on is starting to lose the appeal. So maybe picking up some rice cakes isn't a bad idea, to be like, hey, how about this new safe food that we know is like a safe food, but isn't the one that you've literally eaten until you're sick of it. Currently on sale at your grocery store for $2, definitely cheaper than gluten-free bread. Something new to put sun butter on? Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I'm not usually a very big jelly person anymore. Like, I used to only have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and now it's just peanut butter. Like, I don't like jelly. But I like jelly on rice cakes. I've not done jelly on French toast. I've had, like, fruit with French toast, so. Hi, silly. Thanks. It's actually... This is a legitimate place. And yes, it's really in Buttsville, New Jersey. Hey, look at that. It's spelled Buttsville, New Jersey, right? That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Good hot dogs. James knew about it because that's where it was like one of his old armories that he used to drill out of when he was in the army was like God, when we lived in Jersey and he was in the army, he had to like drill in like the weirdest places. And so this was like a place that I think that's how he knew about this. I could be wrong, but he's like, we gotta go sometime. And I was like, okay, because he had one of these shirts and I was like, what the heck is this? And he's like, no, it's an actual place. And I'm like, oh, okay. Can you imagine, like, writing your address out? Or, like, telling it over the phone? Hi, where do you live? Buttsville. I live in Buttsville. Oh. But, yeah, with a Z. Yep. Kenya, did you ever go to Hot Dog Johnny's? I forget sometimes that you used to live in Jersey. Makes you want hot dogs? Do it. I'm sad I never experienced the magic. It got renamed? Did it really? Like, that was the town name? Or, like, the Z makes it sound so much more made up. I wonder if I can, like, pull up a picture of this place. American restaurant in Buttsville. There you go. There it is. Yep, look it. They have merch too. That's the shirt I'm wearing. I've driven by there. But you never went. No, that's so fair. It's like a little roadside place too. Not the wieners and butts. Yep. In my head it was like Sonic. I'm pretty sure that I mean, not as many drink options as Sonic, because like Sonic has, well, Sonic's also a much bigger place, but they definitely had like signature drinks. Like you could get like, you know, some kind of lemonade. or iced tea and stuff like that, like very traditional things like that. It honestly is kind of like when you go to the ballpark and you get like ballpark hot dogs. Like they were oversized and they came with like everything that you could ever want as like a topping. So one strand is like just enough for one border. I'll have to ask James how he found it when he gets home. He's getting his hair cut. It does. Uh-huh. Hold on. I don't... Oh, my bot's not on. I'm a professional. That's what it looks like. And like the part that I'm stitching right now is supposed to be filled in like that kind of gray color, but I think I'm going to leave it clear because I like my fabric. Let me make sure that this command is correct. Yep, it is. And then the other fun thing too is that they also have Sussy as a different Tamagotchi. So I have both, and they're both going to get stitched on this fabric. So yeah. And this is hand-dyed fabric that I had done a long time ago. So I think I mentioned that on one of my social media posts. I don't remember which one. I posted so many like similar ones. Just to try and get it on all the social media pages. It is. I really like how it turned out. I did a whole bunch of... I dyed a whole bunch of different fabric when we lived in our apartment. I haven't done any here. But I should, because they think it would be fun. Definitely don't want to fill it in gray. Yeah, so like this part here should be filled in gray, but I think I'm leaving it for now. Like, heck, there's a part of me that is like, do I even leave some of the case not filled in, you know? So that you can still see the stuff. I don't know. I don't know what the right choice is, so we're just doing the outline first. Oh my gosh, get in the freaking... Hi, Allison. Oh my god. I'm gonna use this 1, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Snap, crackle, pop. Goes absolutely everything. I don't think I counted that right. I did not. Anyone have any weekend plans? My parents might be coming up here again to look at the, once again, the town that, or the neighborhood that they want to move into. They're starting construction, like building, you know, the main place, like the sales office and things like that. They haven't started any of the homes yet, but they're like paving roads and, you know, marking out lots and stuff like that. My parents are supposed to get first pick of like any property spot that they want. So they have been coming up to take a look and try and figure out where they want, like which property location they want. So I might have them visit over the weekend. Try not to melt. It's gorgeous here. We had all that rain and it's so nice. Like, I'm sincerely hoping that this is how it'll be when my brother gets married. Like, please, not disgustingly hot temperatures. Hello, Jose. It is also north. So it should hopefully be cooler just because of that too. You learned something new, so off to bed. Have a good night. Oh, I think it was you, Sharn, yesterday, asking the difference between cross stitch and needlepoint. So, believe it or not, the stitching that I've just done, like going in one direction, that would technically be what needlepoint stitches are like. Obviously, it would need to be much thicker in order for that to be the full stitch, but lying on the couch at work, so close enough. There you go. Yeah, that'll work. So it didn't last for very long last night, and I'll edit it to post on Maple's TikTok, but Pippin was lying on the couch with me, and Maple's been such a menace. Like, he'll jump up the back of the couch so that he can, like, lie behind us, and then he'll, like, jump down near her and do like his weird posturing meowing thing that he does. That doesn't make any sense. But last night he just hopped up and was just hanging out behind us, like laying down. And I was like, okay. Like, way to not try and bother her. So it didn't last very long, but I was excited. They're getting used to their routine. I feel like I need to trim everyone's nails, and then I need to just like let her tell him off. Like, she's hissed at him and like whatever, but I'm like, I need to let her like tell him off, like smack. Camera, can you get it together? But I don't want anyone getting like scratched. Because, you know, my luck, they're going to end up, like, catching the other one in, like, the face or something. I'm going to be like, dang it. Yeah, well, luckily with FIV, that's transmitted through puncture wounds, like bite, not through claw. So he can scratch her and he won't transfer it. But like, and it needs to be a deep puncture wound. So that's why, you know, everything is done very carefully with him. It does, of course, you know, make sense that he would be the one that is hard to socialize. Because he's the one that you have to be, like, extra aware of. Yeah, luckily it's not transmissible, even if like they share water bowls or food bowls. It's not something like that, which is good. I definitely learned a lot about it after bringing him in, and I remember being really nervous about, well, honestly, I remember being surprised because we had Artemis inside into the vet before Maple was inside into the vet. And when she was FIV negative, both her and Pippin are. And then I found out that Maple was FIV positive, and I was like, I remember asking the vet, I was like, they shared a water bowl all the time outside. And they were like, yeah, it's not spread like that. And I was like, oh, interesting. But it also, to me, could explain why he's, like, awkward around other cats. Because what if another cat attacked him, and that's how he got FIV? He could have also gotten it from Mom. But like, what if he had tried to interact and another cat just, like, laid into him, and he just now is like, I don't know what to do. That's why I would love for them to be able to communicate. Like, I would love to know more about where he came from. Like, what happened to him before he showed up on our woodpile. Heck, what was happening even while he was hanging out in our yard. Like, tell me your story. It would be interesting. All of them, I feel like it would be interesting to find out. Tell me your story, but don't tell me about your eating habits in detail. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I don't need to know about, like, what you ate out there. I saw two things, and I saw three things, and that was three unique things, and that was more than enough. I don't ever need to know more than what I saw. Thanks. Although that snake that he killed was pretty impressive. That thing was long. That was big. It was. I remember being like, oh, what's he playing with? Like, what's he pouncing on, chasing? And then I'm like, oh. Alright, I need to... This program, I don't have this issue of the camera flickering. On the other computer. It's just this one. So give me a second. Let me do this so that I can just move that and lean forward. I was told about this the other day when I was having issues with the phone connecting to the other computer, and they were like, oh, make sure that you have this installed. And I was like, I don't have that installed. So I did, and now let me get it on this computer too. Yeah, Maple had this massive snake that he killed and then ate, which was... Try again later. Something happened on our end. Well, that's really inconvenient. Real inconvenient of you. I can't try again later. I need it now. Your cat loved bringing lizards and bats? Oh. I don't even know. How about now? Try again later. I don't want to try again later. Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice. Oh, God. Yeah, I guess. I'm honestly impressed that your cat was able to catch bats. That's pretty wild. Yeah, bats fly pretty high. I mean, they do swoop. They do swoop down low, so, like, it just must have been, like, really good timing. I could only imagine. Yeah, that... Some of the things that you see them do, like cats, that is, you kind of sit there and you're like, that was honestly both impressive and terrifying. I'm not sure which was which, if it was more impressive or more terrifying, but, alright. Or like a field, I feel like. Open fields and stuff like that. Heck, even in our own backyard, we'll have bats that swoop low for bugs and things. A field behind our house, so it's possible. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. I'm grateful that he was the only one that I ever really saw hunt. And that none of the three ever brought gifts. Very grateful for that, because I would not do well. I already, like, I cried when he killed the squirrel. I'm like, that squirrel had a family. What if he had a wife and kids and now he's not going home for dinner? Like... Oh, squeak. Every time that the camera blips, I'm gonna try and re-download this. Try again later, asshole. They'd be very unhappy. You'd be very unhappy with the baby. They're very successful. Yeah. Honestly, Kit Kat, part of me feels like if there's a way for you to keep the cats separated until you can get them to a vet, that you could probably just bring them inside. I feel like they're at that point. They might hate you and they might be panicky for a minute, but I think that they trust you and the hubby enough. Yeah, but sometimes also being inside kind of makes them... It speeds up the process a little bit. Like, Pippin trusted our hands, but, like, we couldn't really pick her up or do... and now, I mean, granted, she's been in, like, 8 months, 9 months, but, like... Some very dangerous snakes, really. It's also handy in keeping those away, yeah. We're lucky that we don't have, like, dangerous things like that where I am. No, I get that, but, like, even Gandalf was nasty when he was outside, and as soon as he was trapped and neutered... You live in Africa! Wow! No, I'm in the northeast US. So... That's so cool. Like, I feel if you had to trap them for, like, any reason, that, again, they'd put up a fight at first, and then they'd be like, oh. Huh. Not so bad, actually. Obviously, I know you want to do it, you know, on their... at their pace and all that. I get it. Because I was the same way. I'm just thinking, like, emergency. You know, kind of like what ended up happening with Pippin. Where, like, she wasn't fully ready to move in, but we were like, girl, you have to come in, you're hurt. Yep. Unless we move, yeah. If you move, it's gonna be like, well, you're gonna deal. Nope, I absolutely agree with you. I was just saying, like, in an emergency situation, like with Pippin, for instance, like where her foot was all messed up and, like, it would be dangerous for her to still be outside. Like, if that, you know, hopefully that sort of thing doesn't happen to him. But I think that if you were, like, or again, like you said, if you move, like, if you were forced to, but as someone who listened to and respected a bunch of kitties' wishes, I completely understand where you're at. Foster that just went in for the bite when he saw him. Oh, sit next to your husband's shoes, but as soon as a hand comes near, they definitely had someone do something. Yeah. It's unfortunate that people... Like, that's part of why I made Maple's account, was to try and... Oh, camera flash. Try again later. Ay! Microsoft. I don't know, the train of thought. Oh well, it's gone. I think that he's tried doing squeeze treat with him. Because I tell you, that stuff, that's the way to go. I still can't get over the fact that both girls had feet problems. I know. I called them the boo-boo buddies. Because the other option, too, is like how we did with Pippin, is when they're getting their wet food, just even, like I did with Maple, too, even just sitting near them. Like, what I would do with Maple is I would just, oh my god, this camera on this computer. I'm gonna chuck it. I would just sit and talk to him. Like, I just, even if I wasn't near him, the whole time he was eating, I stayed outside and I just, hey bud, what you doing? Like, just yapped to him the whole time. Just so he would get used to it, you know, making small movements. Because here's the thing, he's hungry, you know? And he's going to keep coming for food, even if he's a little uncomfortable. And then eventually he's going to be like, huh. They don't really use claws, mostly just setting that boundary. Yep. When it's cooler and safer for you, I'm just going to sit on a cushion on the ground. Yep. Ooh, preparing for download. Ha. Take that. Just in time for the stretch break. Something went wrong. Gah. Okay. Well, we're gonna take a quick stretch. It's the perfect time to get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. Or just stand up and take a quick stretch break wherever you are. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. When we get back, we'll keep working on this. We'll play some words on stream. If you get any ads, I apologize. But I thank you for sitting through them. They help out. And just that extra step. Yep. Honestly, they all seem to have that one hurdle, except for Artie. She was just like, okay. She's still like she's just the most easygoing. She's like, oh, we're gonna be friends now, and I'm like, yeah, girl, your foot's like jacked up. Okay, words on stream. I'll be right back. We're going to stretch. Megan's going to fight a camera. Truly, yes, I'm going to say bad words as soon as I mute. It's gonna be great. I'm still fighting this. Oh. Okay, the camera might go... There's an update for at least the app that I use for the camera hub. So let's see if that fixes anything. I'ma gear up and take you down. Okay. You're here still? All right. Let's see if this improves anything. Off to a great start. I can use all my channel points for. There you go. Why? Okay. Okay. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that this improved things. Okay. I also meant to ask, Alicia, are you a crafter? And if so, what kinds of crafts do you do? Leatherwork. Ooh, that's cool. What kind of leatherwork do you do? Like, one of my favorite leatherwork, I guess, content creators that I've seen recently, this lady sews little coin pouches that are like whales. Camera? Handbags. Wow. That's so cool. I'm gonna chuck it out the window into the sun. Do I have it trying to do anything automatically? Maybe, Let me turn my autofocus off and let's... Oh, hi. There's a kitty outside my door. What you doing? You heard me talking about you? Can you all imagine how chaotic my streams will be when all three of them get along? If all three of them ever get along? Damn it, camera. I don't know what to do because it only does this on this computer, which is super annoying. Yeah, it would honestly, I could see him like, oh, he'd be like, pet me, pay attention to me. He'd be even less productive. Worth it though. Well, you would just call it a cat stream with a little bit of crafting instead of a craft stream. Thanks for being here, by the way. I know it's kind of a quiet Friday. Fridays are often quiet here, but I appreciate y'all. Ooh, I had mentioned this, I think in Discord, but I got a new band for my watch. And I'm kind of hopeful that this one won't irritate my hives, because if you look, it's a, it's like a woven, like, material, like fabric, instead of silicone. So it's really breathable, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to actually wear my watch, which was a birthday gift. Like, I hate that I haven't been able to wear it because the band, everything about it was just bothering my skin. That's like yours? Elastic woven band, you like it? I don't know why I never thought to get one. Like, anytime that I ever got a watch band, it was always a, like, silicone kind. Which, obviously, that's not the problem. Like, that's not what's giving me hives. It's more that the... almost like trapping moisture, if you will, against your skin, because it doesn't breathe as well. Ooh, really? Interesting. was gone for a long time. Hi. You survived.
What was that?
I said you survived.
I did. So I would have been home like 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
I was actually even in the neighborhood, but when I pulled up to the house, I looked down the street and there was like a pensioner on like a classic Harley Davidson. He was pulled over to the side of the road, flashers on, like scratching his head looking at his bike. So I went to see if he needed any help.
Oh. Thanks for letting me know that.
I'm sorry.
I assume he did.
A little bit. His carburetor needed a little... like it stalled out on him. He's like, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, try turning it on. Like I know nothing about motorcycles, but I know a little bit about engines. Tried turning it over. And I was like, it sounds like you're starving yourself for fuel. So we adjusted his carburetor a little bit, fired right up. He's like, I live around the corner. I'm just going to go home. I'm like, all right.
Chat was talking about my shirt before.
Hot Dog Johnny's.
Yeah. How did you find it? Was that because of drill?
No, it's like a mecca of hot dogs in Jersey.
Oh,
like
well, I didn't know about it until you.
It's a cult classic in Jersey. Like a lot of people know about it, and so like if you want good hot dogs in Jersey, that's where people like will make the journey to. What?
You will make a journey.
It's like an hour. It was like an hour and some odd drive from where we lived.
I know.
Yeah. For hot dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They like that it's in Buttsville.
It is in Buttsville.
It actually spells it right, too, my closed captions.
Nice. The neat thing about why you probably think Army is because my last Army unit was near there, and I could go get Hot Dog Johnny's.
I was right.
Every drill weekend if I wanted to, because it was like a 10-minute drive from where
That's what I thought.
Armor, yep. And we would go there for dinner sometimes if we had to stay overnight and we were staying local. My haircut turned out real nice this time.
This time?
Well, every time, but like the after effect. Like I always feel like once you get a hair, like after a haircut, it always looks great, and you can't like the next day you wake up and you can't mimic the same way that it looks from like immediately after it was
See,
cut.
boys are silly because what is there to mimic? Like girls, you can straighten or curl it or do it like. It's so short. Mm-hmm. What is there to mimic? You brush it over.
The little swoopy.
Yeah, I think that you do that pretty successfully every time.
I do, but I feel like I don't do it as well as it is that first time.
It looks exactly the same as every other time that I see your hair.
That's fine, and it very well may, but guys are weird.
Yeah.
I was telling my barber today, I was like, I might be going to school soon. I might not see you for a little bit. I'm sad too.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. You're excited. Get
I'm
out
excited,
of here.
but I'm also sad. I don't want to leave you.
Mm-hmm. As he leaves me. Bye.
I'm in the same house as you right now.
Immediately bought elastic. You hate what silicone stick? Yeah. That's what I'm kind of wondering if this will help. Yeah, just to, again, even be able to wear it. Like I said, it was a birthday gift and one I was really excited about. James goes once a month. And I can do exactly what he has done.
What was that?
Georgina said, I know guys who go to the barbers every couple of weeks. Once I sat down and showed them how much it cost them.
I go once a month.
Yeah. Okay. $30. What is it? $30? No, it's probably more closer to 40.
35.
Okay, and then you tip.
I don't tip, actually, not now. They got rid of the tipping system there.
Okay. Well, I know that you can't do math. So let's... That's how much you spend a year on haircuts.
Okay.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Okay.
The Army doesn't pay you that much a year.
Yeah, it does. I get that in one weekend.
Mm-hmm. Where does it go then?
Just other bills.
I haven't gotten my haircut by someone.
2015? 2016?
In like 10 years, I cut my own. I don't... And I could easily do yours. Like, so easily. I did it during COVID.
The one time, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I like going to the barber. It's like a treat yourself.
Every month?
Yeah.
You already treat yourself.
I mean, some ladies get like their nails done a lot, or go like it's all personal preference.
I tried putting on my other ring, and it didn't fit right. I wore the silicone ones yesterday, so I don't know if it was just irritated.
Could be. Goes the great clips. Yeah, I can't. I went to Great Clips once and had a very bad experience, so I don't really trust them. That's the big thing with guys in barbers chat. I don't know.
Yeah, because your hair takes so long to grow back and fix.
It's not about growing back or fixing things. It's about trust. Like, so you could look this up. I looked it up before recently. Like, guys will find a barber they like and they trust, and they will have, like, undying loyalty with that barber. Like, I won't see anyone other than the guy that I see. I mean, you saw that, like, a couple weeks ago, he was getting ready to go on vacation. I got my haircut a whole week and a half early before drill because he wasn't going to be around, when usually I get it the Friday before. So it's like a whole, it's a trust thing. And then you build, like, a relationship with your barber, like jokes and conversation topics and stuff like that. So heck, when we were in Jersey, ma'am, like in the top can of the seltzer water.
Who, Artie?
Yeah, I set it on the ground next to my door, and she's just
condensation.
That's all she's doing right now. Like when we were in Jersey, I had Anna that cut my hair, and I wouldn't see anybody other than her.
I'm gonna gear up and take you down.
I have that in my head too now.
Oh my god. Ah! Chat. Condensation. My favorite. Hi. Did you find something you love?
I found something I love.
Ew. Gross.
Cooties.
I haven't gotten my cootie shot this month, man.
We're both long overdue for that.
Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now, hi, you're coming over. 1, 2, 3. Hello. You're back. So this is not the cat from the stories that I was telling earlier, for anyone who doesn't know my pets. This is Artemis. And she is one of the girls that had a foot injury. And she was a stray that lived outside that we took in when she got hurt. Hi. I got your little face crumbs. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love you. Oh my gosh, I think that it's in my messages with James. Oh, hi. What? Do you see her? Mother, more pets, please. Yeah, I found it. So I always joke about how Patch will, like, full body sneeze on you. And I saw this video of this dog. I don't know if any of you saw it. And a new little baby. And the dog's like, hi, new friend. And he gets so excited. And he sneezes. Hold on.
She said, I'm allergic to baby.
Baby, a little bit smelly, baby.
I lost it. I was like, that baby's never gonna have any allergies to pets. Let me tell you, man. A couple of days old and got like full blown dog sneezing directly into it. Like, baby was not bothered. No, not at all. But I cracked up. I was like, oh my god. Because Patch does that. Like, he gets so excited when James comes home and he'll just, like, sneeze on him. And I know that's, like, a coping thing, like they do. And so, hi. Heyo, my little brain cell. Oh. A boop. Boop, boop, boop. I love you. 1, 2. Wait, 1. 1, 2. Okay. Look at the little paw. Oh, that's cool. What's the horse's name? What? You're sitting on my highlighter, aren't you? Yeah. Whiskey? You won't let me do it again. Now that I want to try and get a picture, she's like, absolutely not. She's so amused. She's... Oh. Are you gonna fix the camera? Wow, those are big purrs. Oh. Artie loves you, chat. Hi, Raccoon. Ma'am, your booty's on my pattern again. Okay. I was able to move her floof enough to see the next little section. And now we're lying down on it. Okay. Luckily I have the pattern on my phone. I just won't be able to highlight, so... What a goober. You're so silly. Yeah. You silly girl. Hey, Allison. Happy Friday. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. This week has felt so long. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. Wonderful. Do you have anything planned this weekend, Allison? Oh, James, that was the other thing I wanted to ask you besides the thing with Hot Dog Johnny's. When you can. I have a question for you. You don't necessarily have to come in here, but if he's listening. This is the test. Oh, okay. He is. He gets an A. I know that you talked about wanting to watch Your Name with chat. Do you want to do that like next weekend instead? Because you have drill this weekend, or what do you want to do? I mean, next weekend's my birthday. So. Also, Mom and Dad might be coming by on Sunday. Visiting my sister in hospital and then assessing how many spoons I have left. So fair. $6 p.m. Okay. That kind of is hard for anyone that's in the UK to join in. But do you want to do it on Sunday? Because you'll have to wake up early on Saturday or on Sunday. So like, I would guess you don't want to do it Saturday night. Sunday. I honestly don't know. I was going to ask all of you. So, my affiliate anniversary and my birthday all happen within a couple of days of each other. So, typically, I just celebrate both. Like, we'll do like a week of special streams. So, affiliate anniversary is on the 7th, I believe. And my birthday's on the 10th, which is a Sunday. So, do we want to do celebration and special things this coming week? I know I haven't really... Oh my god, why is this... I know that we haven't really talked about it or done any prep for it, so I'd be surprised if people were there to hang out. But we can. We can do it like this coming week. Morning, Emily. It's like I know in the past we've done like a sim stream as like a special stream, which is always fun. Oh, it has Roomy hair. It's Jigglypuff with Roomy's hair. Yep. It's hard, like, I haven't really been that excited for my birthday. So I haven't really been thinking about planning it. And now I realize that it's like here. And I have done no planning or hyping up of it in Discord or chat. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I said, my affiliate anniversary is coming up too, so normally we just kind of combine everything and just do like a week of, you know, different crafts, or we play some games and what have you. So oh right, it's August. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure is. Which means that the wedding's coming up for the boys. Lots of things. Where's the year gone? Whoosh! Just like that. It's just flown. That's your thing. Why am I anxious? Just, you know, you're just sharing in it. That's fair. And that, yeah, I have to renew my license too. I'm not even using mine and I have to pay for it. If I don't keep up with it, then I would have to retake the test. And there ain't no way in hell I'm redoing that. Nope. It's like 3 days of testing. Now, the one good thing is that you can be... Like, right now, I'm technically listed as not practicing. Because I'm not. So I don't have to pay the same amount as when I am. Because, like, I don't need insurance right now. Because I'm not practicing. So I just have to pay, like, the licensing, you know. It's a smaller fee. Sounds like a scam to me, not gonna lie. Yeah. For what? What kind of license? That's awful. Like, yeah, it stinks to have to pay, but like, part of the reason why we have to renew it so often is because we have to do continuing education. Like, we're required to submit, yeah, that's way too long. We're required to submit paperwork that shows that we're staying up to date on things and what have you. 4 more. Like, even I have to continue to take continuing ed classes, even though I'm not practicing. I just have to take less hours. Like, I'm still required to maintain and keep, you know, stuff, but not as much. Maybe on this next stretch break I'll load into my thing and pay it. It's literally been like a reminder and I keep forgetting to do it when I'm on the computer. Is that for, like, doctors? Or what kind of people get their license for 25 years at a time? I mean, either way. I feel like the focus on this camera got a little weird when I had to reposition it. Let me... Oh, drivers! No! Not that license. I mean, still not okay. I'm talking about my counseling license. Because I'm a licensed, like, I have letters technically after my name. So I'm a licensed counselor. No, that's what I'm like, I can't imagine a medical professional getting a 25-year license. That is insanity to me. That makes a lot more sense. It's still way too long and probably really, really unsafe. But I feel a little bit less, like, panicked about the fact that there are doctors that don't have to prove that they've been learning anything for 25 years. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I was confused too. Yeah, I just don't want to redo that test ever again. Especially because I'm not in school now, so the idea of, like, trying to study for that test, whoa. The AC is on, so I didn't hear everything. That's so fair. I like how both of us, though, were probably, like, you were probably sitting on your end being like, what? And I'm sitting on my end like, what? And now it's less confusing. Where are you going, Swishy Tail? And the photo is old, yeah. Sorry. She literally just, like, blinked and was like, nah. Nah. When I just did that on her face. Like, Mom. Mom, no. Hi. Uh-oh. I went one too many out. Oh, why is it stressful? It's a company. It's a cross-stitch company. It's one of my favorite companies. They make pretty fuzzy yarn, or fuzzy thread. At least, that's what I... They might make other kits too. I don't know. Oh, no, you're right. It's a miniature kit. I lied. Wait, the cross stitch is... Wait, what's the cross stitch company? Hold on. Yeah. There's also... Hold on. Okay. Wait. There's also... That's the cross-stitch company I was thinking of. Too similar for a Friday afternoon. Too close for my brain. And since I'm cross-stitching, my brain was like, oh, that's the cross-stitch company. Yeah. But you're completely right. That is the little miniature. This highlighter said. Which one are you trying to do? I don't know if there's pictures in the Discord. I haven't checked. Yeah. Brain's done. It's Friday. It's checked out. And that's fair, I think. You have what open in a tab? The cross stitch or the mini? Falling Sakura. I bet there's a lot of little petals. Oh yeah, do you remember the cross stitches I did of the little cats, Emily, on stream? There's the one that I got because it looked just like Maple, and he's wearing a little bucket hat, and we had a fishing rod with a fish on it. That's that company. That's that cross-stitch company. There are, but it's so pretty too, I bet. Is it one that's backlit? I think it is. Like, I think that there's lighting in it, too. It's backlit. So pretty, but a pain in the butt. Just like me. No, wait. Yeah, here, I can show you, the threads. Hi, Emily! Thank you for lurking. There you go. Other Emily. See how the threads are like kind of fuzzy? Brain wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, Allison, no! So it fills in. You can see here all the little fibers. Hold on. I'm manually focusing the camera to try and make it stop doing that weird jumping thing. No. There we go. The only way I would say that it makes it harder is that you need to cut the strands shorter than normal, because it can like break easier. I don't know if that makes any sense. It feels like it's not as like, you know, these threads you can like pull on and nothing's gonna happen. I guess because they're fuzzy, eventually, like, if you cut them, they fray faster. Exactly. That's the only issue I've had. So I have to go into it thinking, okay, I need to cut my strand shorter. But other than that, I haven't had issues with it. And it fills the square so nicely because of those little fuzzies. It's one of my favorite companies to stitch. Do you all want to see? I should... What time? Okay, we're about to go into ads. Hold on. Let's, I don't know if I can make this public. Maybe I'll just add a couple of things from here to Throne, because I'm sure that some people are going to want to purchase some things for birthday. Not that anyone needs to. I just know you all. Definitely no one needs to. Nice shirt. Have you been? We were talking about Hot Dog Johnny's earlier. Account. Wishlist. We love a good dog. Wrestlers probably love a good dog too. Oh, this one isn't. Never mind. This is a different company. But look at how pretty this is. It says it's no longer available. What in the hell? Oh. I thought that this was the same company, but it's not. What the? I mean, goodness knows that I have enough cross stitches to last me for eternity, but like, it's so pretty, isn't it? Do you all want to see the one that's in my shopping cart? Tell me that's not Pippin. Is Pippin. Is Rainbow Pippin. Mm-hmm. Just have to, like, cut part of that ear off. Just, like, stop stitching. Like, right in that corner. Yeah. Okay. Ads are about to play. So, we are going to swap over. Gay Pippin. Even better. We're gonna swap over here. We'll play some words. I'll be right back. And we will keep cross-stitching. Okay. Okay, so some good news, I guess. I found it at 123 Stitch, and it's less money. It's $39 instead of $50. And it's not out of stock. It's so pretty. Whoa, that's the wrong thing. It's so pretty. And look, this dragon has the right number of mouths. If you've been here, you know. If you don't know, yeah, that's the right number of mouths. A company that I had really wanted to purchase a pattern from because I had wanted, it was something I was working on when I was working on getting out of the house more and driving and doing stuff. And for those who don't know, I have crippling agoraphobia, which is fear of leaving the house, so badly that I didn't leave the house for years, just unless it was an absolute emergency. I just didn't. And so I was working by like saving up small amounts of money every time I went out. I like paid myself to leave the house, like to work on it, because it's hard sometimes to see that like the little minutes that you're getting out add up. But there's this really pretty cross stitch that I wanted to get, and then I realized it was made by AI and was sold through a major company. Do you see? So I didn't get it, even though I really like the dragon. I really like the pattern. I was like, not doing it. So like this one, it gives similar vibes, but it's not AI. Huh. But like, look, that's so cursed. It was such a pretty pattern otherwise, and it was, yeah. But no thanks. I would like to pay an actual artist. Extra kissy lips. Oh, oh, could you imagine? Gross. It still really annoys me. It annoys me too. It's why, like, I already have patterns from that company, and I have patterns from Heaven and Earth Design, which unfortunately has also gone the way of selling AI patterns. But I can tell you, I won't be purchasing from them anymore. So, yeah. Hey, Emily, I meant to ask you the last time that I saw you in chat. Did you see that viral video from the Philly Yankee game? Of, two fans in the nosebleed seats? I check now when I find a pattern I like, yeah. I check they didn't steal anyone else's design, and then I check for AI. Yep. Yeah. It's just gonna get worse, too. Pokemon has been really rude lately, I feel like, with letting people catch things. Oh, Poke Daily reminder. I hope Tigress is doing okay. I haven't seen her in a while. She was our daily reminder in the Discord. Oh, there's a reward for missing catches. I got 15 Poke Dollars and a Premier Ball. I mean, the person that went after me got $7 and a Pokeball, so... Yikes. Camera flash. Let me see if this thing will work yet. Retry. Nope. What's the reward for missing catches? I know that there is one, I just don't know what it is. Eight phantom balls. Is that like balls that have been removed but still feel like they're there? Wait. Sorry. What an unhinged thing to say, Megan. Oh. Does Patch have that problem? I don't know. He's never told me, but I'll ask him later, or Pat, or Maple. Patch or Maple. You know, Kit Kat, that's the other thing too, is that your little guy, depending on when he got TNR'd, that could also be why he's nervous about people. He could be like, the last people I trusted trapped me and I woke up groggy and missing things. I hope so too. Like I said, that was kind of part of why I wanted to make Maple's TikTok and everything, was just to show people that these cats aren't... Like, because growing up, I was always taught that they were like, you know, menaces and bad. And yeah, okay, they are not, you know, wild cats are not great for wildlife populations, for birds, for small animals and things like that. Typically, most of the time, outdoor cat is a bad thing for ecosystems. I get that. But none of these cats are wanting to be outside. Like, it just, you know, if it can help someone not, like, people like throw things at them or like whatever. It's just like, come on. There's still like a living, breathing thing. You know? Yeah. That's the other thing too, is I feel like once he gets that stuff on him, like that was a game changer for Pippin. I feel like she all of a sudden was like, wait, these people, not only were we able to brush a lot of mats out of her, which had to feel good, but also getting like that flea and tick medicine on, it must have been like, oh my god, like I feel so much better, like I don't have all these bugs on me, I don't have all the, must think we are so weird. Imagine them talking to each other. They catch us, knock us out, we wake up without our bits. What are they doing with them? Right? Like, there are times where I will be scooping the litter box and Pippin will come up to me and headbutt me, like, thanks for cleaning this, Mom. And I always think, are they like... Why are they taking our poop? What do they need it for? Feral or domesticated, no need to be rude to feral. Yeah. I agree. All animals deserve to be treated with kindness. Even wild ones. Even things that are considered pests, except mosquitoes. Screw mosquitoes, kill them all. Nope. I have no sympathy for them. Animals can eat that? I didn't know that. You might be able to also ask, like, a vet if there's something that they would recommend. Like, for instance, I know that Patch's flea and tick medication is an oral one, which most vets won't prescribe unless they've been able to see the animal and weigh the animal. But if you talk to them and you explain, like, what you're trying to do, sometimes they might have some good ideas. You could even, I don't know if you get your food through Chewy, but Chewy has, like, the talk to a vet, like, a free consultation thing, like, where you can just, like, message them. And I have found that to be one of the most helpful features to just, like, I did that so much with Gandalf because he wasn't our pet in the, like, we were fostering him and we just had questions because, you know, he had been neutered and we hadn't dealt with a neutered cat before and there were some things that we just weren't sure about, and they were fantastic. Like, I was able to send pictures and they were able to, like, oh yeah, that's this and this. Yeah, I don't know the medical history. Yeah, they won't prescribe it without seeing that. Yeah, it's a weight thing because you can't buy it in stores. You have to get, like, a prescription. Neem spray can help, yes. It's not foolproof, yeah. We use that just like in the house when Maple was like coming in and out. At that point, we were able to put flea and tick medicine on him. But still, again, when they're outside, if it rains, like, or they rub it off or whatever. Got the small cat stuff. Yeah. No, that was our issue too with Maple at first when we wanted to get him on things, and you tell them, you're like, listen, I understand. And that's where it's like, what's the safest option so that we can get them inside and we can get them to you? Like, not trying to skirt bringing them in, just trying to make it safe for the pets we already have. This looks like a little spaceship or something right now. Trying to make sure as much stuff is safe for cat. Yeah. No, again, you have to be thinking of the pets you already have too. A little boat. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about using dichotomous earth on them. I've never heard about putting it in their food. That's why I was like, huh. I also know that using like dichotomous earth in your garden can be really good too. But I guess I learned something new, so I can go to bed. See y'all. Have a great weekend. Bye. Looks like he's in a boat. I shared in the Discord, I got a really cool Pokemon card today. Not a real one. I haven't bought real Pokemon cards in a long time. Oh, I did one too many here. Oh. Yeah, so it's not... It's a game. It's a mobile game. This Pokemon trading card. Drive safe. It's a pocket trading card game, and There's like different booster packs you can open. And I got Espeon's my favorite Pokemon, and look at this badass card I got today. Oh, so cool. Mm-hmm. Isn't it so good? Oh my god, no. Okay, I was panicking. I thought I did it wrong. I literally miscounted the very last bit right here. So actually nothing is wrong, and I didn't miscount anything. And I was panicking and thinking I had to rip things out for no reason. But at least my counting I know is completely right, because I just recounted everything. It's fine. It's fine. That's what I did earlier this week. Yep. The math actually mathed. It did. Because, like, watch I made a mistake, like, up here, and I have to pull out everything, because I'll just... Yeah, we're good. Okay. You're worried for me. Y'all are like, Megan's gonna crash out here. Honest thing the worst because anxiety. Mm-hmm. Literally me all the time. I don't understand if you had rage quit. That would have just been like, well, that's the end of stream. I'm gonna go. And then this would have like sat here on the stand and I would have gone into the other room and just like laid on my back. And been like, I'm not gonna move. This is my home now. The cat would have come in, like sat on my back. Been like, I don't know why we're here, but I support it. Oh, I'm not actually going. Unless you're going, in which case, see ya. No. The camera just did the thing, so time to retry downloading this thing. Error. Fabulous. Damn. It's like the camera just goes dark all of a sudden. I guess a flash is the wrong word, but it like blips. And I don't know why. I thought I blinked too long. Actually, no, that's what's happening. Y'all are just blinking long at the same time. There's no issue with my camera. Stop long blinking. My camera's just long blinking. You guys are trying to tell me that you trust me. Aww. I'm so lucky. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. My brain obviously just skipped something there. Yeah. You put something on the back, finish cross stitch features to keep everything in place / stuck down. Nope. That's why it's important to like secure your threads while you're stitching. Do they make stuff that you can put on the back? Yes. Like for instance, sometimes on like a hoop piece, you don't want the back to show, so they do have like sticky things that you can put on the back, but it's normally not put on the back in an effort to keep things in place. It's normally just there to cover the back so that it looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely put stuff on the back. Hi, Jess. But that's why you want to weave your ends just like you do when you are crocheting or knitting, because that's what's going to keep the piece from having the threads unravel. Because, like, it's actually important that you wash your cross-stitch pieces before you frame them, because your hands have oils on them, and so oils will stain fabric over time. So it's important that you give everything like a good wash. So obviously you want to make sure your ends are tacked down, because you won't be able to, you know. Oh no. No.
I found my people.
Oh no! Well, welcome in officially. I can't tell you how many times I've done things like that. And you're just like, well, this is awkward. Nah, you're good. Twitch just be like that sometimes. Or sometimes you're following someone and then Twitch unfollows you and you have to follow them again, and it's just stupid. It's so annoying, yeah. I learned 2 new things from that question. That could be the case too. It could. Because I've definitely been there. Where I'm like, no, I know I was following this person. I was originally thinking that it would look less like a boat with the buttons of the Tamagotchi stitched on, but now I just realized it's going to look like windows in the boat. And I'm kind of dying a little bit. That's why I made sure I took a picture before I started making the windows, but it's going to look like poor... I, in fact, have made it look more boat-like. Pokemon just wants to be sure we all have phantom balls. Ugh. Not the thread chicken. Why is this camera? Why? Time to throw the whole thing out. Ha! Take that. Let's make the other porthole windows. Why am I? Mm-hmm. I ask that all the time. If you're wondering about my thread too, because it doesn't look like the typical cross-stitch thread, right? People tend to think of cross-stitch thread either in like a big skein or wrapped around something like this. This is cross-stitch thread. It's Anchor. You can see here it says, oh, no you can't because the camera's not autofocus. It says stranded cotton. It's just a big spool of cross-stitch thread. And I've learned that Anchor thread for the boat, Anchor black and Anchor white tend to fill the spaces better than DMC. If you've stitched with DMC black, you know it tends to, I don't even know how to describe it. It just doesn't always feel like it's the, I don't know, like it fills the space in. But this does a really good job. They don't sell it in spools in the UK. I think that you can buy Anchor thread though, right? Just in a different format. Maybe it was doubled up. Nope. Just in skeins, not the spools, yeah. No, it's 2 strands, which is what you normally use with cross stitch. Sometimes you use more, sometimes you use less. Depends. The pattern will tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just... Ah. Very good. It's almost, it makes me honestly think of yarn, like how Red Heart, certain colors are very thick and other colors are very thin. Like Gray Heather is one of the thinnest yarns that Red Heart makes. The sage color that I have used is also thinner. Like, Raccoon got a hedgehog made in that, and they were saying that the hedgehog is smaller than their other one. And that would be because the yarn's a little bit thinner. Even though it's all the same, according to, like, the company. I don't know if that'll affect... Oh, that's interesting. It better not. I now have Your Idol in my head. I was singing Takedown earlier. Hydrate, that's a good idea. I have not done that in a minute. Thank you for the reminder. Everybody hydrate. I'll stretch too a little. Fuzzy. Just here to push your buttons. Thank you. Thank you for pushing all my buttons. You too. Have a wonderful weekend. bit fluffier than DMC and cheaper. Yeah. Are you able to, like, buy them now by color? Because before you used to, like, only be able to buy, like, a bundle for the CXC threads. Oh, you can? Interesting. I'm so sorry about this camera. That's very annoying. I mean, stop long blinking. It's definitely not the camera. You don't notice it? Okay. I'm just worried that it's, like, super annoying. Camera's sleepy, yeah. It's like trying to stay awake. You know, like when you ask a little kid if they're tired and they're like, no. And you're like, wow, you just fell asleep as you answered. Okay, as long as it's not like... I just keep seeing it because I have my phone like right next to the pattern so I can read chat when I'm looking at the pattern, and I just keep seeing it like blink, and it... Okay. I'll stop bringing it up then. Look at his little porthole windows. I mean, that's not what it is, but... it works. Oh, like a fancy sail. Oh my gosh. Alright, one more button and the bottom half is done, other than filling in the color. Can I get the mic a little higher? Looks like Mickey Mouse pants. from this? It looks like a spaceship. Fantastic. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Love it when that happens. The math continues to math. It's a face. Well, one of us caught it, so that's good. Instead of no one. Face with a nose now. It's Arnold! Move it, football head. What a great show. He's playing that game, you know, like the one with the card. Is it headbands or something? And like you put the card in the thing. Yeah. And he's trying to get people to guess that it's Derpy. Or people are trying to get him to guess that it's Derpy. I'm not going to fight with this little thread. I'll tie it off. use another. So maybe next week we celebrate. I mean, we could just do like a 2-week celebration. I don't really care. Just do like a... I got plenty of crafts. To be like, let's do something different. Or maybe we have some kind of wheel of chaos that has to get spun anytime a goal is met. Followers, subs, bits. Yeah, why not? Well, it's because it's affiliate anniversary and birthday. So we can play some games and do some... Maybe, James, would you play Played Up with me again? If you all would want. Us too? More let us celebrate. More let us celebrate, yes. Was fun, kind of addicting. Okay. We'll play more of it this month. Squeaky. Hooray! Derpy's little boat. Did you guys see I posted a video working on this? The work in progress video. When you all were like, you should post it even though it's not done. I did. I don't know if I should like take another little video clip now and then like maybe what I'll do is I'll take another video clip next time, like before I start, and then after I finish the next bit, because like I did like the zoom in, so then I would like zoom out and we'd have this part, and then so I could do it maybe like the next time that I stream it, and then like when the top part gets done, because then it'll all be outlined. So, hooray! It's looking good. There we go. Here's our little Tamagotchi. It is. It's really cute. And it's gonna look really good with, like, this is the pattern. It'll look good. Yeah. And then Sussy will go on the other side. Huzzah! Okay. Well, thank you all for hanging out today. Keeping me company while we cross-stitched and chatted. I'll work on a schedule, and like I said, I'll probably work on like just a rough idea of like all the stuff we'll do this month. Look at that goof in a boat. Yeah. He's sailing away. Sailing away from all your wait. Welcome back, you made it. We were just talking about birthday stuff, actually, so you're right on time. Maybe we'll do like a game each week this month too. Like we can play Ship Inc. We can play Played Up with James. We can maybe do Sims for all the birthday affiliate celebrations. I know Played Up will have to be a Monday with James. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it's at least a guarantee that he'll be here. Unlike if we're like, yeah, we'll do it this day, he may or may not actually be able to. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure how that works. Like, maybe with a game code? I can pull it up and take a peek. I have to talk with the mods in general. Only other goal is to buy your house. There'll be no other progressions or new upgrades or anything. I wonder if they'll add stuff as time goes on. Yeah, through the play, yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to see if there's like a way of doing a code or something so that we could. Because that'd be fun. I mean, the mods and I have to figure out when we're going to do a mod game night. So maybe we can all try and figure something out for this month. That would be fun. Oh, I don't know if both of you, Allison and Emily, saw this. It's a fidget. For people who, like, you know, bite your nails or pick at your nails or bite your cheek or do whatever, it's technically like a pain thing. Like if you hold it. It is not food grade, no. The whole point of this guy is that it kind of it hurts a little. Not like enough to actually hurt you, but like instead of being like a picker, the idea is that you could use this to it's a pain distract instead. Because for instance, with my anxiety, I'll bite my cheek, or I used to bite my nails a lot. Yeah, and it clicks too. But I really like the idea of it because instead of doing those things, like instead of picking at your skin or your nails or biting your cheek or any of that. Yeah, I keep seeing them, and so I bought one that wasn't super expensive just to give it a shot, and I'm like, wouldn't help you? Yeah, and I mean, different people for different things, different fidgets, but I was like, gosh, that would have been great growing up, because I was so bad, and that's just fun. Sorry. Anyway, it's just sitting on my desk, so you're lucky you didn't hear that all stream, like the little... This one sounds nice too. It reminds me of my keyboard. Growing up, that would have been so useful. Yeah. Yeah, I was a nail biter. I was a tongue and cheek chewer. I still am. Like, I'm getting better at those things. But still not as good as I want to be. And I'm like, this is neat. I like that it has the little key thing too. Same, yeah. I don't know if any of you ever saw, they had like a rubber band. The idea was to like use a rubber band or like a hair tie, and like you would go like that as like a distraction instead of those other things. That never worked for me. That never worked. Or I should say that it worked, but only, like, when I was doing it. Like, it didn't, yeah. Oh no, Emily. I'm sorry, that sucks. Hi.
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 Do you want it? When do you want to plate up? We have 4, 11, 18, 25. Oh, 18 I might not be here. Because I have the allergist at 2 o'clock, so we'll see how late that runs.
Yeah. We can talk about it later.
Should we do plate up at the beginning of the month or end of the month, chat? Because, oh, ads. Okay. Let's, we'll find someone to raid. I was thinking maybe towards the end of the month, just because we did it recently. Maybe? Was numb for a couple of hours? Yeah. I remember having my dentist before be like, why is your cheek all? And I'm like, I bite it. That's not good. Yeah, I know, but here we are. Like, tell me something I don't know, thanks. Actually, my dentist, the new one that I saw, did tell me something I don't know. Evidently, when they did my braces, they, like, I don't know, not messed up, but, like, my teeth are perfectly in line with each other. Oh. There's no gap. Like, my top and bottom teeth line up with each other perfectly, which is really bad. Because, like, one should be in front of the other. So, I learned that from my dentist. I don't know if they can do anything about that without having to spend a crap ton of money again. Yeah. I don't know many people who are, like... It sucks. I have to wear a mouth guard now because my teeth will hurt because of that. Yeah. A slight overbite. That's how they did it, because they actually, I had to get an expander in my top because my mouth was crowded. And so, like, they should have just expanded it, like, one more time so that things would have sat right. And instead everything lines up. I'm not a dentist. I didn't know. But it made a lot of sense when the dentist said that that's not how it's meant to be. And I was like, oh. Next time that I see them, I'm going to ask, like, if Invisalign or something like that might be an option. Because, like, I wouldn't need a lot of them. You know? Like, at least I wouldn't think. The teeth are already straight. Alright. Sorry, what a weird conversation to end on. Now you'll never look at me the same again. In front of the top, yeah. Grab those raid messages. We shall go on a raid. And I'll see you all on Monday. We're gonna start our birthday affiliate month of celebrating on Monday. It should be fun and chaotic and silly. So definitely you don't want to miss out on that. This weekend, I believe we're going to play a movie in the Discord. And I think it'll be on Sunday at 6. I'll let you all know for sure. But as of right now, that is the plan. So be sure to stop in. What's that?
Nothing. Just
Oh.
gonna say hi.
Hi. No, I thought that because I thought at first you were bringing Artie in, and then you didn't have
yeah.
her, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I think we're going to watch Your Name.
Yep.
What channel is that talked about in? It'll be in Chit Chat, And then the movie channel is in... It's all the way at the bottom. And it says movie time. It's a voice channel. But if you go to the Discord and you go to the roles, you can select voice chat announcements. If you have voice chat announcements, that's the one that I tag. I wonder if I can... It's Carlbot, so I'll have to see if I can edit and put voice/movie announcements.
Also, spoiler: have tissues.
But it's good. It's not
good.
It's not a sad ending.
No, it's not a sad ending, but it's an ending that leaves you wishing that they made more.
But it's not sad.
It's so good.
Let me. I know some people are like, I can't handle sad movies right now, and I'm like, it's not sad. It's just, it's so well written. It gets you it.
One of the best sci-fi
romance.
Sci-fi romance movies I've ever seen.
It's happy tears, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It's
the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the movie will make you cry and
cheer and
be happy and break you, and that's what leaves you wanting more.
Okay, ads are about to roll in 30 seconds, so we're gonna say goodbye.
Okay.
I'll see you all on Monday, and I'll chat with you. Well, I won't see you, but I'll chat with you on Sunday.
Yeah.
We might play it more than once in the Discord in case you can't make it to the first one. We'll maybe play it again like how we did K-pop.
I'm for it.
I don't mind playing it twice. We're going to go say hi to Positively Crafty. Have a wonderful weekend, friends. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds you have to take. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Remember you're loved. I'll see you on Monday. We made it before the ads. Okay, goodbye.